He's back again. So, for those of you who don't know, um, I just got a comment from one of my old classmates, Lostplayer 97, also known as, I'll tell you his real name, Brandon. He sent me a text and said is that he won't kill anybody. Anyways, um, hey guys, it's Dumpa GX here, and I'll tell you this is a story of how I met Lost Player 97. But let's spice up. But we need some things in the background, so let's see what we can find. This. Uh, well, that Pokemon challenge video of Soul Silver will play in the background. I hope I don't get copyrighted, and I'll tell you the story of Lost Player 97, aka Brandon. So let's start when I was in middle school. 2020. The year was 2020, and the first time I met him was in middle school. I met him in 7th grade, and he was the first time I met him. He was just innocent at first, until he gets a little darker when we get into the later years. I remember one of my class. Okay, first up, I have to mention one of my classmates' names. Sorry about that, but um, I remember a user named. I remember my friend named Austin. He showed me his YouTube channel and he showed me his content. He showed me his content on YouTube. He said his don't send any death threats, and this is where the part begins, where everything. Lost Player 97, also known as Brandon, he downloaded inappropriate videos on YouTube. Yeah. Until that moment, I also an influence on him. I also downloaded videos on him. I was stupid back then. Yeah. Until I was secretly, and after that, I told him about my YouTube career, and I showed him one of my videos, and he just said is okay, and he said this, okay, you need to make as a content video out of him. So he played Geometry Dash. He introduced me. He basically showed me his YouTube channel. I think you probably know the video called Mysterious Player at Geometry Dash. He basically said that I needed to make a video out of Gabe the Slacker, and until I got controversy, I deleted those Gabe the Slacker videos because of controversy. A YouTuber named Dimitri My Caleb the Disney fan. He and I was doing a bad thing until I got interest on My Little Pony. He said that My Little Pony was for girls, and Brandon, I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't know about that, but you might be changing. Soon after that, he told me that, why are you a brony? He texted me saying, why are you a brony? And basically he just, yeah. Unfortunately, I cannot show his picture, but yeah. And also his handwriting. Well, his handwriting was very good in my opinion. When he made a drawing, he was very good at making a drawing. So anyways, I'll tell you what happened to him. So I mentioned him in most of my videos, most of my Geometry Dash videos. You can still watch them. I made the last Geometry Dash videos I made are the 3 levels of Geometry Dash Meltdown. Yeah. And after that, Also, he told me about YouTube Plus, and this is when yeah, YouTube Plus is. I agreed with him. YouTube Plus sucks because also I don't use Google. Actually, thank God, don't use Google Plus. Sorry, that was cookies and milk. But the fact is, he was kept on downloading videos, and and also it was hurting my brain as well. Fast forwarding, we head into eighth grade career, and this is where it gets a little dark. He kept on saying school sucks, threatening, saying that he was going to shut down, and yeah, and I was just in. I fell into the trap. Yes, I just fell into the trap, and Brandon, if you're even watching this, I'm actually now 15 years old, and I'm more responsible now. I no longer I follow the teacher's directions, and don't you dare threaten me again, because we know what happened. And also, I hope you change your behavior. Anyways, speaking of which, I was an idiot. Yeah, I was failing success, and well, I made some. He told me to make videos out of Gabe the Slacker when I hated him, and he commented on me saying, "Wow, why you bash my opinion on Pokemon?" Yeah, I this thing was stuck in my brain forever until I deleted those videos. So yeah, and also if you don't know already, um, fast forwarding. Okay. Also, he made fun of one of the teachers. Made one of the fun of the teachers of the Ace principal. I cannot mention her name. Also, he made a fake someone's death and faked one of my teachers' death, saying that she died because of a car crash, and that is not true. Until I found one of my old teachers, I have to. I'm gonna Mr. Michael. If you don't know who Mr. Michael is, he is my teacher from intermediate. I mean, he was a substitute that I had back in intermediate, and he was a person that I stuck up to him until middle school, until I started watching videos that were not allowed at school. Like I started watching Get Ungrounded trivia and stuff like M&Ms. Well, if you I still like Eminem, but if you hate Eminem, I can handle your opinion, but do not bash opinions. So, anyways, my teachers found out that, and also Brandon was just making slides about curse you go, and I remember what they said. He said is curse you go Guardian. Um, um, I am still neutral to go Guardian, and he just showed a slide that says, as I hate you, Ace Principal, you're a fat piece of crap. Yeah, I had to censor that word. And he said, hey, no, 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 not that Fortnite song. So he said, and he sent me the slides until I was in a trip to Mexico, I made videos on Geometry Dash until SMW, also known as Joel. That's his real name. I cannot mention anybody's last name, so yeah. Anyways, the fact is that Brandon, if you're even watching this, um, this I am sorry for what I did back then. You had to follow. You should apologize to me, but anyways, here's something that he did. He During January, my teachers found out that that they found inappropriate videos, hose, and all that stuff until I was caught red-handed, and until that moment, it happened. They found out what I was doing, and they found out that, and I said, and I pointed at Brandon, and basically he just said, "Is okay, it was me," or I don't know what he remembers. And then after that, he just deleted all the videos until they found out I was had the consequences on my head. Until that moment, they found out something. When I look, when I was on my bus, I made a new friend, and also he threatened to kill someone. And I don't know why he was threatening to kill someone, which killing some people is. And also, he would wipe out a whole family of a friend of someone. Um, Dude, Brandon, if you're see, why would you kill a family? That is, why would you kill someone's family? You should know that this is honoring your family. I ever kill my family? No, I would never kill my family because I love my family and they love me. Like, let me example. I'll tell you. This is a random story. And after that, I was in the bus and talking to a friend, and then after that, he stared at my eyes, and then he he threatened me. He said, "I am going to kill you." And I told my mom and said, Brandon threatened me, and they called the principal and they suspended him. Until that moment, they they found out that Brandon was going to plan something, and he was about to tell everyone that I was to assault me. But this is, let me show you. When I look at his face in the yearbook, I just feel, I just see, when I see his face, when you pass by a yearbook and I see his face, when I see his face, when his face started, when I see my face on the yearbook, when I see a picture of me and SMW together, I just felt like that I was with SMW's side. And he said, SMW sucks. And when I see this face, I just feel regret of what I did. And the things I did were terrible. The things Guys, this is going to be a silence, but I'll tell you what he really did. He basically just got angry at one of the teachers and had his some swearing, which I cannot say because this video will be age restricted. So anyways, and also Brandon, if you're watching this, you should apologize to me. But the things that you did, you should all regret that because regretting isn't apology. And also, I haven't seen him in the last day. And when I see his face, I just feel regret and all that stuff. And I'm sorry, guys. Let me show. If you don't know, I'm gonna show. Lostplayer 97. I'm sorry for what I did. It's because I felt joining you because I felt regret and suffering. Why am I crying? Okay. This is what I look like. So, you probably don't recognize his face, but I have a deeper voice. I have beard, thick eyebrows. I got hair. I got new glasses which are golden, and this is what I'm now. This is my new house. This is my Skylander collection. I still have my Lego sets that I usually tell Miss B about, or B or Baker. D. There's I always and now I am now a changed man, and now everyone likes me. I'm now a person for the announcements at my high school. I'm not gonna mention my high school, but you see here, Brandon, if you're seeing this, you have to feel regret, pain, suffering, and all that stuff. Would you suffer? What? Okay, so I'm gonna give you a hint. So, if you don't know, you have to feel the regret and pain that you did in the past. What you did was terrible. You threatened me. You downloaded appropriate videos. You insult the teachers, and why would you do this? Brandon, if you're watching this, I hope you change your behavior, and also I'll tell you something. SMW is now, I'm now more mature, and I now appreciate myself because, and also don't you dare make fun of me or something like that, because autism. Guys, I'll tell you a story. I was born with autism when I was 3 years old, and I had it since birth. When I was 3 years old. Brandon, if you're seeing this, I'll tell you something. When I was in high school, I did something stupid. I felt regret. I was in a PokeTubers live stream, and I found someone in the direct. You probably remember Carly, right, Brandon? Well, you know, the one that I made a fake relationship with. Well, no, I faked Carly's relationship, and if you don't know who Carly is basically a girlfriend that I had, but I broke up with her because the relationship was fake. And I think Brandon, I bet you probably know this already. Anyways, back Lostplayer 97 or Brandon or something like that. I would tell you something. I did something stupid, and that was harassing someone in the chat of GatorX. Her name's Eve.
Good night, Mommy. Good night.
I'm making a video. You can. I'm making. Good night.
Good night.
If you don't know, that was my family. I now have a happy family now, and all the pain, all the things that you did, you have to regret all the things that you did and forget all the things that you did. Regret all the things that you did. Regret all the things that you have done. Forget all the things that you did and change your behavior. And if you're watching this, sorry for what I did. And also, I remember GatorX saying, I remember a YouTuber name saying, you need to stop. This is creepy. This is harassment. And I said we'll go find. Anyways, Brandon, I have to tell you this, but I'm going to tell you this once. You need to stop. This is threatening. You need to change, and you need to change your behavior. Why? Because, yeah. Okay, I need to make a video. Anyways, that includes my video here. Have a good night, everyone. So, see you all guys next time. And I don't have any outro, so, yeah. Anyways, I hope, Brandon, if you're watching this, I hope you're a change. I bet you're now a changed man now. Let's hope you change in the future, and I hope you prove yourself. So, anyways, goodbye.